Josh Taylor, giving you a brand new pickups video. It's been a while. Basically, I've just been working and trying to save up money to get more things. Flea markets are done this year, and pretty much there's no more yard sales going on. So pretty much I'm resorting to like eBay and my local exchange and Craigslist if I ever find anything. But around here in PA, it's pretty dead for anything retro video gaming. But that being said, I did get a bunch of stuff these past couple months. A couple of these items I believe I got like before I even made my first pickup video, but I figured I'd show them to you anyway. Basically, I got my N64 for free. Like, this was way back during the summertime, and I started collecting for it, and there was a store down by where my local exchange is. I popped in there because I'd never been in there before, and they had a small selection of video gaming stuff there, and I picked up two titles that I used to own when I had my first N64, and I didn't pay a lot for them. I paid maybe, I think 20 or 30 bucks for both of these, something like that. For N64, first title is Resident Evil 2, and then the other title was Star Fox 64. Pretty good games. I used to play these all the time when I had my first system, which I wish I didn't have got, which I wish I haven't gotten rid of, but I needed it for something. It was the Arctic Blue, the Ice Blue see-through N64. So then a few months later, this is now stuff that I got in the past month or so. As you know, I got that DS from that yard sale, and it didn't come with any games, but I did pick up a charger for it, and it charges. I finally picked up my first game for it because I wanted to at least try it out, see if I like it. And it's an alright system. It's not something I'd play every day, but the game I did get was Star Fox Command. Basically, it's like basically you point to your area that you want to destroy the bad guys or something like that, and it's very interesting. This game came complete with the manuals and Nintendo Power Offer and Health and Safety Precautious booklet and the game. So I only paid 11 bucks for it, so I thought that was kind of cool. Next item I got, I walked into a video game store called Playworld. That's where we're at. Down here we have a store called Playworld. I was browsing around, wasn't really finding anything until I looked up at the N64 section because I just said, why not? I'll take a skim through it. I found a game in there, and I'm so happy I picked it up for so low of a price, because I know this game goes for quite a handful of money on like eBay and Amazon and whatnot. But the game I picked up, I paid 25 bucks for, and that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. I've tried it out. It's interesting. I'll give it that. I found it kind of weird, but I also find it kind of cool to play. Definitely interesting though. But for the condition it's in pretty good condition. I mean, it's only got like a tear where the M rating is, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. Only 25 bucks for it, so I thought that was a steal in my opinion. Next couple items I got, or actually no, the next item I got, I don't know if I showed this in my past videos, but I got it at a thrifty shopper, which is like a Salvation Army around here. Basically the something Erie Center. I know it will come back to me. But anyway, it's like a Salvation Army. You go in there, you can buy stuff real cheap. Sometimes they have video games, sometimes they don't. Particular time I went in there and they had a game. I didn't have it. I figured why not. It's not the best title, but I thought it was pretty cool to pick up. Anyway, that is Crash Twinsanity. I only paid $2 for it. It's complete, disc and the manual. If I recall correctly, yeah, the disc has some scratches on it, but it's nothing too serious. I haven't played it yet. I just picked it up because I rarely see video games there. Usually when I do, and if it's, you know, a title that's worth buying, or semi-worth buying, I'll pick it up. Alright, after that, funny story about these two next games. Me and my brother went to go see Wreck-It Ralph. Now that is a very good movie for anybody who likes retro video gaming. Definitely worth going to go see. It's about I won't give too much into detail, but it's about a dude named Ralph who's in his own video game. And basically, there's a ton of like cameos, like Sonic and Bowser's in there, and just a whole bunch of other just cool cameos that were in this movie. But definitely a movie worth to go see. But before we went to go see it, we went to GameStop because we had time to just lounge until the movie started. We went to GameStop and I picked up two $5 games for the 360 because I only had like one title for my 360 and I wanted to get a couple more games for it. But games I did get were the Platinum Hits Dead Rising because I've never played it before and I just wanted to try it out. It's alright. It's definitely different. It's like Grand Theft Auto with zombies. And then the next game I got is a really cool game that I can't believe how cheap it is. But I guess in a way I can understand how cheap it is. But it's Brutal Legend. What else is there to say? It's awesome. It's got lots of good heavy metal music in it. It's what got me influenced into some newer bands that I'm listening to now. It's got cameos from really cool heavy metal stars like Ozzy Osbourne and Rob Halford from Judas Priest, and Jack Black's in it. And basically, you're this dude who I think it's either he got sent to the past or the future, one of the two. But he's like looked upon this like guy, and he gets an axe and like. I guess his goal is to start like the biggest rock heavy metal show ever by gathering fans and trying to outbeat this dude wearing like spandex and stuff. It's really interesting. It's complete with the manual in the game. Definitely a game worth checking out if you like heavy metal music. And it's real-time strategy, so basically you're just building your character throughout the whole game. But if you're a fan of heavy metal music and real-time strategy video gaming, Brutal Legend, it's for the 360 and for the PS3 as well. Definitely a game worth checking out. Alright, the next three games I got from my buddy. Because I remembered he had them when he was younger. I didn't know if he got rid of them because I know he doesn't really play video games that much anymore. And I remembered he had a couple titles. I'm still trying to get one of the titles off of him. He says he needs to look for it. He knows he has it, but he needs to find it. But the games were Final Fantasy. Oh, and all these games didn't come with the case or the manual. They came just disc only. I put them in these generic jewel cases so they wouldn't get banged up as much as they were. They're not in the best condition, but they still work. Final Fantasy Tactics. Never played them. I've never really played that title, but it's another title to add in my Final Fantasy game collection. Gauntlet Legends. Now I played this one. This one's really cool. And then probably the best title out of all of them, and I'm glad to get this. And he's trying to get the first one. He said he was going to look for the first one for me and get back to me on it. But it's Clock Tower 2: The Struggle Within. It's really interesting horror game, I'd have to say. All the games have scratches on them, but they all work fairly well. Although, however, I don't know if anybody else has had problems with this game on their PS3, but I have in a couple spots where I had to where it would just lock up, so I had to play it on my PS2 to plays fine on my PS2, but for some reason on my PS3 it likes to lock up in certain spots. Now, before I get to my next, these are my unboxings. I got 3 packages today in the mail. But before I get to them, I want to basically tell you what's making me get these games now. As I was saying, before I get to the unboxing, basically what I want to do is I want to get a complete Sega Genesis collection. Now, when I say complete, I mean non-sports titles, okay? And I'm never really gonna get the really rare accessories, like say the World Championship cartridge, or I guess there's a device called the Outback Joey, which is basically an exercise machine. That's really rare, I guess. But other than that, basically I want to get like a complete collection. Now, I'm not picky. I'll get only carts. I don't really care about getting the cases or the manuals for them. I'm not that picky about it. What I did was I printed out a list, and basically it's got like all the US games. I'm only getting the US games. I'm not getting, you know, overseas or PAL or homebrew like Tech Toy Brazil and stuff like that. I'm not going to get those because those are just way too much for something that isn't really licensed, I guess you could say. But basically what I did was I printed out a list of all the games. I went through them. I crossed off the sports titles, and I highlighted all the ones I already own. And basically I'm just going to go through them from A to Z, and I'm going to try and get all the games as cheap as I can. That way I can say, hey, I have a complete Sega Genesis collection minus sports games and super rare, you know, things. I'm still going to try and get the rarer games like Crusader Ascenti and Aerobiz Supersonic, of course, and the rarest one, which is the Miracle Piano Teaching System cart. I might get the piano eventually, but only time will tell if I can actually get enough money to actually get one. But other than that, I'm going to get to my unboxing. They're all Sega Genesis games. The only thing is I don't know which is which, because I'm pretty sure they're all just cart only. I'll start with the tiniest one right here, and then I'll just go through them each one by one, I guess. Okay. Alright, the first title I got is The Addams Family. I haven't really played this one that much. Actually, I don't think I've ever played this one at all. It's not in the best shape. It's got some tape and some tape wear on it, but, you know, for like a less than a $5 game, I'm not complaining. I can clean it up, get rid of some of the sticker goo that's on it. So that's Addams Family. Next one. Let's see here. Ooh, Alien Storm. Wow, this one came early. All right, Alien Storm. This is a fun game. Actually, I was playing this one yesterday. It's got some label's actually pretty good, but it's got some sticker residue and a sticker on the back. But I can get rid of that, no problem. And then the final one came with a thing from a little piece of paper saying Happy Holidays to me from Matt's Vintage Video Game Center. It's just an eBay store. I think I know what game this is too. Yep. Nice. Air Diver. Another $4 Sega game. But yeah, all of them look really good. The contacts anyway look really good. I'll have to play them, see if they all work. first time. This one looks really nice. Alien Storms looks really good, and Addams Family looks like it needs clean though, but that shouldn't be a too problem. Just the front, the back looks pretty good though. So yeah, this is my part 1, I guess you could say, of a pickups video. I'm gonna have another part as soon as I get the other packages. I ordered actually 10 games off eBay so far. 3 of them came today, so when I get the other 7, I'll make another like pickups video and see what goes from there. So this is Josh saying subscribe, watch my Sega Genesis nerd videos. Season 3, we'll be working on it probably in the spring. I'd say, I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video, but taking a break from it and just trying to get more video games for my Sega Genesis collection. My ever-growing Sega Genesis collection right over here, see. But anyway, thank you for your time.